Part 6. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 51. This moment. The people were a little panicked. It was supposed to be daytime. But suddenly it turned into night. The sky is completely dark, and if you don't turn on the lights, you can say that you can't see your fingers. This kind of dark night. Actually, it's rare anymore. Even if it's cloudy today, the moon still lets in a little light. So, this kind of dark night that comes suddenly is absolutely abnormal. That's why some people say it looks like a natural disaster, and it's also why people are a little panicked. What the hell is going on? Woji, what is this? Aren't we increasing the fortunes of the country? Don't panic, everyone, don't panic. The location of the high-rise conference room. What the hell is going on? The white-haired old man frowned and said, "Have you contacted the meteorological observatory?" One person replied, "Yes, but the weather station doesn't know what's going on." The white-haired old man, "Go and appease the masses first, you must not mess up." The man replied, "Yes. Everyone is in the queue, waiting to enter the dungeon." At this time, the consequences are unimaginable. The white-haired old man looked at the dark sky, feeling a little uneasy in his heart. Obviously it is to increase the fortune of the country. Why is it like the end of a natural disaster? That's not right. Abroad, all eyes are on the Dragon Kingdom. Mainly, it's hard to see it. Especially some places such as the border. Looking at the Dragon Kingdom from the outside, it seems to be shrouded in a black cover. It was pitch black inside, and nothing could be seen. This situation also makes foreigners very confused. In the age of the internet, the news soon spread around the world. Pretty country. It's messy, it's messy, it's messy. On the other side of the place, from time to time there are people who are not afraid of death and want to sneak in for live broadcast. So that the official had to send someone to keep an eye on it all the time. But a country that advocates freedom. You're stopping me? This is a violation of my freedom. Why stop me? I'll leave that at that. As we all know, the beautiful country is a big country of immigrants. Those who come from the south and those who go north include people from all over the world. These people are troublesome because many of them have dual citizenship. But when you go to investigate, nope. I don't have dual citizenship. Don't admit it. What can you do in a beautiful country? The only way to do this is to go to the Immigration Bureau to investigate and contact the countries where these people come from for further investigation. But slow. Supreme consciousness is given 30 days. The officials of the beautiful country are impatient, but they are helpless, because they have to investigate little by little. Fortunately, the other country also wanted to find out whether it was dual nationality, but it was not hindered. Above. It's just a mess in it. The second mess involves money. Recently, a force entered the market and stirred up the stock market of the entire beautiful country. After investigation, this unknown force is the people of the Dragon Kingdom. The people of the Dragon Kingdom have turned the stock market upside down, stirring up the stock market of the entire beautiful country. It is precisely because of this that many beautiful Chinese people have lost all their belongings. I hate the Dragon Kingdom. And in this case, yes, the TV station here in the beautiful country. The news about the Dragon Kingdom being shrouded in darkness has already begun. There is a picture on TV, and in the picture, the entire Dragon Kingdom seems to be shrouded in something, and it is completely impossible to see anything inside. What? There is a vision in the Dragon Country, and it is suspected that a natural disaster has befallen you. Good. Good news. National Movement Battlefield Forum. Isn't the Dragon Kingdom arrogant? Isn't it invading our network? Haven't you received God's punishment? God will not forgive anyone who has bullied us. Haha. The Dragon Kingdom is going to be unlucky. God Almighty, please destroy the Dragon Kingdom, Amen. Be realistic. It's impossible to destroy it, as long as you can hit the Dragon Kingdom hard, it's also a relief. Yes, it's okay to hit hard. But then again, what's going on over there in the Dragon Kingdom? Why is it suddenly dark? Maybe I sinned against God and was punished. Countless people are beautiful in the country, and they are all singing about the decline of the Dragon Country. Recently, they have hated the Dragon Kingdom. First of all, their network was hacked by the Dragon Kingdom. Network crashes. Countless computer hard disks and motherboards were all destroyed, causing great damage. Second, finance was stirred up by the people of Longwo. A lot of people have lost a lot of money on stocks. Even some stock speculators have lost a lot. So, I heard that the Dragon Kingdom was suspected of suffering from a natural disaster. That's called a happy one. Northern Bear Country. It is adjacent to the Dragon Kingdom. Naturally, they discovered the situation in the Dragon Kingdom for the first time. Someone at the border took out his mobile phone and took a video. After the video was posted online, it quickly sparked a discussion among the people of the Northern Bear Kingdom. Oh, what's going on? I don't know. Could it be that, as said on the internet, the Dragon Kingdom is about to suffer a natural disaster? But natural disasters can't be like this, can they? Then I don't know. We are close to the Dragon Kingdom, and we must be prepared to be affected. Island nations. Nanny, the Dragon Kingdom is about to suffer a natural disaster. Isn't that right? The national fortune of the Dragon Kingdom has increased so much, how can there be a natural disaster? I think. Is it caused by the players of the Dragon Kingdom who subdued the wasteland Sky Fox? Quite possibly. I don't think it should be so easy for the wasteland beast to be accepted as a pet, and there must be a price. Stick country. What's going on with Smecta? Natural disasters? There are so many national fortunes in the Dragon Kingdom, how can there be natural disasters? I don't know, but it's a good thing. Various countries are all paying attention to the Dragon Country. Mainly. It's so weird. The national fortune of the Dragon Kingdom has increased, ranking first in the world. Why did so many national fortunes encounter natural disasters? What did the Dragon Kingdom players do in the battlefield of the national games? Many people speculate whether it has something to do with the Dragon Kingdom players who subdued a wasteland Sky Fox. Some people speculate that the wasteland beast is a creature that does not belong to the Blue Star, and if it is subdued, it will have an impact on the fortunes of the country. There is also speculation that the wasteland beast is the pet of the Supreme Consciousness. Grab the pet of Supreme Consciousness. That won't punish you. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 52. There are different opinions and speculations. It is recognized that it will increase the fortunes of the country and bring resources. But why does the Dragon Kingdom look like it's going through a natural disaster? Why is that so? The eyes of the whole world, once again, gather in the Dragon Country. The whole world wants to know what will happen to the Dragon Kingdom. Dragon Country. Boom. Sudden thunder. Shocked all the dragon people. Thunder. Is this going to rain a lot? But if it just rains, it won't be so big, right? But it's not thunder, and although it sounds like it, it's not thunder. I don't think so, either, but it's not thunder, so what? Why do I feel? It's like a snoring sound. I'm just guessing that the clam big guy don't spray. Damn. When you say that, I think it's a bit like that. I think it's like, What's going on with this horse? What? The sound of snoring? How big does that have to be a creature to snore on such a scale? Oh my boy, if that's really a snoring sound. Could it be the legendary dragon? The Chinese people speculated one after another, and they were also a little panicked. Many people looked up at the sky, which was pitch black and could not see anything. Could it be above the sky? Is there really a huge creature? That's a big deal. Senior. The Meteorological Bureau and the Astronomical Bureau are all looking at the starry sky from afar. Countless professionals are trying to find out why the sky suddenly turns dark. But I couldn't see anything but the darkness. Everyone was confused. I don't understand what the hell is going on. Especially the people from the Meteorological Bureau, who are meteorological majors, have never seen such strange weather. It's weird. It's weird. Our latest device can't even see through the darkness. What the hell is going on here? Why is it suddenly getting dark? You ask me, who do I ask? Never seen before, never heard of before, so weird. However, just as the crowd was muttering, a young man from the meteorological observatory shouted, "Look! See!" What to see? Everyone hurriedly lay down in front of the telescope. Then, in the telescope, it is no longer just pitch black, but more purple. Black to purple. Purple, purple. Is this a good thing, or a bad thing? Look again, look again. The sky has changed, and nature is a big deal. As time went on, the dark sky could be seen with the naked eye, even without a telescope, and gradually turned purple. Huh, the sky. Is it turning purple? It seems to be at. It's not like, it's obvious. Another few hours passed. The black sky has turned into a purple sky. This sight stunned everyone. Wow, what a beautiful feeling. While this is a bit of a smara statement, in general, danger lies beneath beautiful things. Makes sense, so. I still can't let my guard down. That's right. Slowly, slowly, slowly. The purple began to fade, and there was a touch of gold in the sky. A few hours later. More and more gold. Gradually, the sky turned purple and gold, and it looked like it was beautiful. This is. Whew. A roar came from the depths of the sky. Everyone. Damn, is there really a creature in the sky? What about that buddy before? You probably guessed it right, the previous thunder was the sound of some kind of creature snoring. Come on, I'm also very excited, I just said casually, I didn't expect it to be right. Senior. The white-haired old man's eyes were full of shock. Roar. What the hell is this creature? The high-level officials all looked at the sky. The eyes of each of them were full of shock. This is beyond common sense. That's when. Huh. Outside. It looks like it's raining. Yes. There is rain falling. After a few seconds, the rain gradually became heavier. Outside. It's raining, it's raining. Huh, do you see the raindrops, are they purple and gold? It's the first time I've seen such purple gold raindrops when I've lived so big. It's like you're not seeing someone for the first time. People are wondering why these raindrops are golden. But then. AHH. Melt into the body, what are you playing? What's going on? Isn't it toxic? Or. Hide for a while. Hide, if this rain is poisonous, won't it be the end of the calf? Time. Many people began to take shelter from the rain. Q. It's not lined up for the time being. Street corner. A couple is sheltering from the rain. There are a lot of pimples on the boy's face. Actually, pimples are annoying. First, it affects the appearance, especially when you are in a relationship. Second, some pimples turn into acne after. It's not ugly, it's going to hurt. Especially when I wash my face, it hurts a lot, and it will bleed and pus. Then, leave a scar. It's annoying, but it's hard to treat. But this time, the girl looked stunned and said, baby, your face is. The boy was shocked. What's wrong with my face? In order to hide from the rain, he took off his coat and gave it to his girlfriend. The results: got drenched in the rain on his own. The rain ran down his hair and dripped down his face. The girl was so excited that she took out her mobile phone, clicked on the mirror of her phone, and said, "Look at your face." The boy looked over, and it turned out that there was a clean face on the screen. But the boy said helplessly, "Okay. Don't tease me with your beauty." "No, I didn't turn on the beauty," the girl was anxious and hurriedly said, "this is a mirror, not a beauty camera." "Boy, what?" He hurriedly took out his mobile phone and opened the mirror app in his phone. Pimples. Acne. All gone. In its place, a clean face. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 53. Trabeculae. This is the young man. Plagued by pimples. Spent a lot of money, bought a lot of medicines, ran a lot of places. But still didn't work. Young man. Although his girlfriend didn't say anything, Xiaoliang was still very uncomfortable. After all, who doesn't want a clean face? Looking in the mirror, his very clean face. Xiaoliang shouted excitedly, "It's the golden rain, the golden rain has cured my acne." This voice immediately attracted the attention of many people. What? Can rain cure pimples? Drink too much, right? Drink or fake bar. So no one believes the so-called rain cures pimples. Even many people think that Xiaoliang is either selling cosmetics, or his brain is not normal. But an exclamation rang out. My scar, gone. What scars? Many people looked over and were stunned for a moment. The person who exclaimed in surprise did have a hideous scar on his face. It is precisely because of the hideous reason that many people remember him. But now, the scar on the man's face was gone. One after another, someone once again discovered the condition of his body. My back doesn't hurt anymore. I'm not short-sighted anymore. My. More and more people find that their physical problems are all cured. Golden rain. This is not a disaster, this is clearly auspicious. Yes, this is auspicious from heaven. Many people were so excited that they rushed out of shelter from the rain. Where is this rain? It is clearly auspicious water. Hiken. Inside a family home. Mom, what's wrong with you? Quick, push Shoko out and get drenched in the rain. Mom, what are you talking about? The rain outside can heal. What? Can rain cure diseases? Where the hell did you hear this heretical truth? Mom, Xiangzi was paralyzed by a spinal injury because of a mission. Even if the rain can cure the disease, can it cure the paralysis? This. It should be able to. You say that rain cures. I admit it. When you're older, you're being fooled. Can be paralyzed in the rain? Fools don't believe it. Mom, wait, I'll call Dad. I have to take care of the cubs, and you're alone. Mom, what are you doing? A police officer who was paralyzed by injuries in the line of duty and was forced to retire. Pushed in the rain. He himself was also very confused, and he didn't understand why his mother pushed himself out into the rain. This is His wife chased him out. The woman went crazy and said, "Mom, what the hell are you going to do? Where did you hear the crooked prescription? What did you say about being paralyzed by rain? Can you have a little common sense? Rain is so likely to." "This is..." A trembling voice interrupted the woman's frenzy. "Mom. Wife. I, I, I can stand up." When the two saw their husband/son, he really got up from his wheelchair. "Shoko, you. The woman ran to her husband and threw herself into his arms, wailing and crying. "You're finally well, you're finally well. Do you know, I really can't take it anymore. Woo woo." The man hugged his wife vigorously and said, "I'm fine now, I'll carry everything in the future." He knows how tired his wife is during the 2 years he has been paralyzed. Rise. Look at the golden sky. The man was secretly grateful to a person in his heart, Chen Feng. Why does it rain so much? Because of the increase in the fortunes of the country. So, all of this was brought by Chen Feng. A hospital. One to save people. The firefighter who almost lost his life in the fire. Looking in the mirror, looking at the hideous scars on his face. Do you regret it? No regrets. But the wound on his face did make him look gloomy. Bang. The door to the ward was pushed open. His attending doctor hurriedly said, "Quick, come out with me, it's raining." "Fireman? Rain? What does that mean?" But when he was taken outside by the attending doctor and drenched in golden rain, he... Itchy. It's itchy all over the body. The process is very uncomfortable and painful. After an hour, the skin of his whole body returned to its original state. Looking at the familiar face in the mirror, the firefighter said in a trembling voice, "I restored." Put down the mirror. The firefighter looked at the golden sky and said silently in his heart, "Thank you." He was in Chen Feng. Countless injured people, after being drenched in golden rain, all recovered. Countless people are thanking Chen Feng and treating him as an object of worship. Somewhere. The location of the high rise. What? This golden rain can cure all diseases. Incredible, simply incredible. The news that kept being passed on shocked the high-level leaders of the Dragon Kingdom. In that case, quick. Arrange for our wounded fighters, and some scientific researchers who have to quit because of injuries and illnesses. Let them all go. Soon. Wounded fighters. Injured researchers. It's all arranged. In the previous time, although the lifespan was increased by 10 years, the injury was not treated. Now this time, although the lifespan has not increased, it can heal the injury. Disaster. This is clearly auspicious from the sky. But, as the saying goes, there are no impermeable walls in the world. With such a large scale, it is not something that can be concealed if you want to. Therefore, many countries know that the golden rain can cure any disease. The country of Yu, the country of the northern bear, and the country of Hassa. Many small countries have borders with the Dragon Kingdom. So, these countries soon learned about the golden rain. They were all trying to find a way to get the golden holy rain of the Dragon Kingdom. If you can get some of this holy water, you can definitely sell it for an amazing price. But it's not that simple. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 54. Pots, bowls, scoops, basins, bottles. All kinds of utensils began to be placed in the territory of the Dragon Kingdom. Bang! A muffled sound came. These people were stunned to find the utensils in their hands were blocked by a wall of air outside the border of the Dragon Kingdom. What's going on? The border fighters, who originally wanted to shoot, were also stunned when they saw this scene. Subsequently, They figured out why. This auspicious occasion is exclusive to the Dragon Kingdom. These people are not from the Dragon Kingdom, so they are rejected by the Supreme Consciousness from the door, and the other party is not allowed to cross the line in the slightest. Actually, it's best that way. Because so many people are secretly receiving the golden holy rain, there will always be a time when it is too late to stop it. After receiving the holy water, the other party will take the vessel back. The golden sacred rain that belongs to the Dragon Kingdom must not be stolen abroad. Not a single drop, not a single drop. As for whether you can buy with money, that's not something that the fighters should think about. Their duties are simple. Defend the homeland. Don't let anyone encroach on the territory of the Dragon Kingdom. Northern Bear Country. High-rise meeting room. What? It's blocked, and there's no way to reach through it. It should be the Supreme Consciousness, not allowing non-Dragon Realm personnel to enjoy the golden holy rain. Before the Dragon Kingdom, the national life expectancy was at 10, and this time it is a golden holy rain that can cure all diseases. It's so rebellious. This is the benefit of the national fortune. The high-level leaders of the Northern Bear Country are all sighing and envious at the same time. If the players of our country are as strong as the players of the Dragon Country, how nice that would be. Asanganai. What? Blocked by a transparent wall? An obstacle to supreme consciousness? If so, the golden sacred rain is exclusive to the Dragon Kingdom. The players of our country know how to create a copy of the position on horseback, and if this continues, when will they become strong? Zeba, why isn't he dead yet? Yes. The top brass of the DPRK country hated their own players. Because the 3 copies of the dynasty. 2 job copies. A fight copy. It has nothing to do with the word extraordinary. Island nations. As one of the few countries with a transcendent copy, island nations have been quietly developing. They also have the qualifications to enter the battlefield of national sports. Was about to make a big move, surpassing the Dragon Country, the Beautiful Country, the Eagle Hook Country and other powerful countries, but the result was the Dragon Kingdom has arrived, and the golden holy rain that can cure any ailment, which makes the island nation envious. We, the Yamato nation, will also have golden holy rain. Yes, we will have it too. Come on, come on, come on. Sour. It's definitely very sour. You can only cheer yourself up to numb yourself. Pretty country. The whole network is silent. Especially those who gloat and say that the Dragon Kingdom is going to meet with disaster. These people only feel. Face hurts. The country of sticks, the country of maple leaves, and the country of automobiles. Netizens from countless countries are envious of the Dragon Kingdom and the golden holy rain. At the same time, a message called rumors of seeking refuge in the Dragon Kingdom. Dragon Country. Whether it is a major illness, a minor illness, a severed limb, a crippled, paralyzed, a vegetative. All healed. Without this moment, the whole country cheered. Countless families are thanking Chenfeng, the motherland, and the soldiers. As for the previous golden holy rain, many people had stored some. Absolutely. The state has the largest stockpiles. The Dragon Country has Chenfeng, which is really a blessing for the country. If it were someone else, if you said this kind of thing, I might spray you, but when it comes to Chenfeng, I raise my hands in approval. Hands, my feet up. Both feet, my 5th limb is raised in approval. Comma. The people of the country are laughing and laughing. This is. The voice of Supreme Consciousness sounded, the territory of the wasteland Skyfox has been manifested. Huh. That's when people remembered that there was a real place. The golden sacred rain caused such a stir that people almost forgot about the existence of the embodied place. After hearing the voice of Supreme Consciousness, many people began to at the official, wanting to know where the territory of the wasteland Skyfox had manifested. At? Where is the embodiment this time? At? Big guy, please inform. In the face of the people's the official wants to tell. But the official doesn't know for the time being, so he simply won't reply. National Games Forum. Honestly, I really thank God Chen Feng. Yes. If it weren't for the great God Chen Feng, not to mention the national fortunes, at least my life would definitely be gone. Huh, what's wrong with you, brother? Stomach cancer. Hello patient, liver cancer is in the advanced stage. Hello patient, hemotox. Therefore, we should all sincerely thank Chen Feng. Without him, we would have died a long time ago. People who have had cancer and have given up. Alive. It was Chen Feng who gave them a second life. It's Chen Feng, so that they can still accompany their families. It was Chen Feng who kept many people's father, mother, son, daughter, uncle, aunt, father-in-law, mother-in-law. Let me make a suggestion, how about we jointly fund and set up an immortal card for Chen Feng's great god? P.S. The immortal card is a tablet for the living, the purpose is to give thanksgiving, to pray for the benefactor. Good advice. The suggestion is good, but I think how about a statue? Good, good, good. Come on, interested friends, come and XXX to chat. National Fortune Battlefield. Inside the book house. Chen Feng was petting the fox while looking at the situation in the outside world. Honestly, Chen Feng didn't expect it. Supreme Consciousness actually reigned golden holy reign. That's a good thing, though. Seeing that he wanted to set up an immortal card for himself, he had to make a statue for himself. The corner of Chen Feng's eyes jumped. What? The beautiful country has the Statue of Liberty. The dragon has a statue of Chen Feng? It's also two. Hoop whoa. The purple fox's gentle cry came. This. It is a very typical mouth and body integrity. Before I masturbated it, I kept dodging and dodging, looking very reluctant. But after being forcibly stroked by himself for a while, hey. At every turn, he leaned over and jerked himself off. Huh. Chen Feng raised his eyebrows. On the side of the Super Project Dungeon, it seems that there has been progress. Global Dungeon, super power uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 55. In the copy of Project Mega. The soldiers of the 7th Army have found the super energy capsule drug maker. The world of Super Project is still a little dangerous. Because the people of the pharmaceutical manufacturer, after taking the super energy capsule, will also have superpowers. Next up is super telekinesis vs all kinds of superpowers. Not. Though. Let's not mention the number of people. On one side is just security personnel. On the other side are well-trained fighters. It's clear which is stronger and which is weak. So. The soldiers of the 7th Army were quickly eliminated, the security forces of the pharmaceutical manufacturers. The price is. Dozens of fighters were seriously wounded, but no deaths appeared. These wounded warriors can return to the outside world and be treated with the golden sacred rain. In short, not a big problem. Now, inside a pharmaceutical factory, Zhou Jian looked at the row of capsules on the table and muttered, just such a small pill. A capsule pill that allows people to gain superpowers. It's magical. But you can choose the type of superpower yourself. It made Zhou Jian feel even more magical. Absolutely. Side effects are also present. After conquering the dungeon, Zhou Jian found the developer of the capsule for the first time and figured out the pros and cons of the super capsule. Pros: you can choose the type of superpower independently, and the superpower can last for 20 minutes. Disadvantages: it will affect one's own spirit and amplify the desires in one's heart. After listening to this, Jojian sighed again. Whether it's NZT-48 or the side effects of the super capsule, they can be counteracted by super psychic power. And is all this within Chen Feng's plan? In other words, when Chen Feng created the first copy, he planned the next copy. This thinking ability, it's terrifying. Regardless of whether others can do it or not, Jojian thinks that he can't do it. This is. You have completed the quest. Seeing the small print prompt in front of him, Jojian immediately gave an order. Get out. Inform the executives. Let the Chinese people line up to enter, and get the medicine by the way. National Fortune Battlefield. Inside the treehouse, the wasteland Sky Fox was still clinging to Chen Feng, wanting him to continue to masturbate himself. But Chen Feng was a little tired. He said lightly, "Go while playing, wait for me to call you to come back." The wasteland Sky Fox let out a whoop in a low mood, and then walked out of the tree house, climbed to the highest point of the tree and lay down. Chen Feng muttered to himself in his heart. The copy of the super project has been conquered. Then, next, it's the whole people who have passed the copy. I wonder what kind of abilities will it bring me this time. Speaking of rewards, the reward that never-ending brought to Chen Feng is that the effect of the medicine has no time limit. Meaning, as long as Chen Feng eats 1 NZT-48, it will take effect permanently. Is this reward good? Good. Super invincible good. It was precisely because of NZT-48 that Chen Feng saw through the illusion of the wasteland Sky Fox and successfully caught it. Absolutely. It also has something to do with strength, but it has more to do with IQ. If you have no strength but no brains, it is easy to be trapped. Chen Feng is quite satisfied with this reward. So, Chen Feng is now very curious about what rewards he can get when the whole people pass the copy of Super Energy Project. According to his speculation, maybe it's all-powerful. It's the kind of thing that will be 100 million a little bit. Outside, Jojian's guard company returned. And with a few super capsules, he came to the high-rise location. The white-haired old man personally led the team this time and led the guard company to the research institute. Lu Lao, Zhang Lao, and Li Lao of the research institute immediately became interested after seeing the super capsule. The three old men, who were more than 200 years old together, began a very intense and professional discussion. The white-haired old man and the warriors couldn't understand what the old man was saying at all. But it's also normal, after all. It's not a major in this area, and it is completely normal to not understand some professional terms. Actually, not to mention them, even the personnel of the research institute were at a loss for a while, and suddenly realized for a while. The discussed by the main three bigwigs. It's too esoteric. The white-haired old man arranged a few words, and then left with the guard company. The copy of Project Hyper has been conquered. The follow-up arrangements require his personal supervision and guidance. As for the Institute's side, just have Lu Lao, Zhang Lao, and Li Lao. Round 3. Day 5. A lot of countries are starting to get into the copy. The issue of nationality has made many countries anxious, but it cannot be stagnant. So you can only let the nationality is okay, and enter the copy first. Absolutely. Regardless of the country, the army enters first. First, the army is the force that defends the country. Second, after the army entered, it made the entry more orderly. Time flies. In the blink of an eye, it has come to the 20th day. Some small and medium-sized countries have all passed the quest. But a notice from the Supreme Consciousness has shocked and stunned the whole world. Dragon Kingdom Complete Quest. What? A dragon country with so many people. On the 20th day, the quest was completed. Dragon Kingdom speed. Experienced all again. At this point, the voice of the Supreme Consciousness rang out again. The remaining countries that have completed quests are 1. Beautiful Country. 2. Eagle Hook Country. 3. Northern Bear Country. 4. Fassi Country. 5. Asangwo. 6789110. There are only 10 days left for the third round. However, there are still more than 30 countries that have not completed the quest. The reason for not being done is simple, the question of nationality. There are so many people in the Dragon Kingdom, and they can complete the quest in 20 days, which makes many countries see the benefits of closing the country. Actually, the so-called closed country is not the kind of closed country that is imagined. 1. Foreigners are not allowed to enter the territory of the Dragon Kingdom, unless they have joined the nationality of the Dragon Kingdom. But Dragon Country International is the world's hardest country to obtain. Not one. Coupled with the closed country policy, foreigners are almost no longer accepted. No matter how much money you bring to come, no matter what technology you bring to come. It's all in one sentence. No. 2. Don't allow foreigners to log into the Dragon Kingdom's network. What to erect ladders, what to cross the wall. Once found, the IP is absolutely blocked. 3. Eliminate any business dealings. There are 2 more new continents in the Dragon Kingdom, and the resources are completely self-sufficient for many years. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 56. Domestic. Same as before. The elderly, pregnant women, and children are all at the bottom of the list. After completing the quest, they will be arranged to enter the quest for the Hyper Project. As for the super capsules, didn't send it? Because of the number of super capsules, it is not enough to make one per person. Besides, can only have superpowers for 20 minutes. Don't worry, there's going to be a big mess. Whether it's the previous NZT-48 or the current super capsule. The state is prepared to manufacture and hoard in large quantities first, to meet the needs of the army first, and to prepare for the future national battlefield. Absolutely. If war really breaks out, it's definitely a medicine for all. Now, inside the research room, Mr. Liu, Mr. Zhang, and Mr. Li are giving medicine to the mice. They were going to give the mouse NZT-48 first, so that it could gain super intelligence, and then take the super capsule. It's still the 3 guinea pigs. After eating NZT-48, the 3 guinea pigs began to greet them. Lu Lao approached the test chamber and said, "There is also a medicine here, which can allow you to gain superpowers after taking it. But let's say in advance, we can't break from prison. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude. Tell the guinea pig not to jailbreak." Sounds strange. But the facts. The guinea pigs not only understood, but also nodded collectively. Lu Lao, let's use medicine. The 3 mice quickly ate 3 super capsules. Then, it stopped for about a few minutes. Snort. The little mouse on the left suddenly became a fire rat. It was covered in flames all over its body, but it was not burned itself. Squeak squeak. With a wave of his hand, the test chamber was filled with flames, and the temperature rose suddenly. "Control the fire," Zhang Lao exclaimed, "it has gained the ability to control the fire." This is caw-caw. A sound similar to freezing appeared. The little mouse in the middle, covered in ice, exudes a cold aura. The high temperature in the test chamber dropped instantly, and a layer of fog appeared. Control ice, Li Lao also exclaimed, this is the ability to control water and condense ice. However, Lu Lao asked curiously, where is the last guinea pig? The three of them searched the entire test chamber, but they couldn't see where the last mouse was. This is the shape of a guinea pig. Manifests on the far left. It turned out to be an invisible ability. The three guinea pigs who got superpowers are all fun to play. But 20 minutes passed quickly. The superpowers are gone. However, the effect of NZT-48 is still there. Squeak squeak. The three guinea pigs fought and begged the three of them with their hands folded. And also. However, the three people who got the results of the experiment, where do they still have the leisure to know the guinea pig? After letting people look at the three mice, the three of them hurriedly walked to the experimental equipment, preparing to analyze the composition of the super capsule. After some research, there's a drug in it that mutates genes, which is why you have superpowers. I've discovered this ingredient too, but why did the fighters say that when they first took the super capsule, they were able to choose their own type of superpower? So, analyze, study. Keep it up, old folks. Internationally, the question of nationality. It has caused a lot of countries to be in a hurry. Especially the #1 country for immigrants in the world. Pretty country. A large part of the people in this country are immigrants. Now, Han Palace. In less than a week, we still have 16% of the population. What can we do? It's all to blame on those immigrants. Why do they retain their original nationality when they have come to our beautiful country? Farki, Farki, Farki. The conference room was a mess, but there was nothing to be done. Is it to deal with this kind of thing when the Dragon Kingdom closed its country ahead of schedule? How is that possible? The Dragon Kingdom is not a prophet. Is it right to close the country? Maple Leaf Country. As a big country of immigrants after the beautiful country. They are also restless. Now, there are still 17% of the population of the Maple Leaf Country, and they have not passed the quest. Of these, 7% are of the population whose nationality is unknown. What should we do? Otherwise, we will also learn from the beautiful country and those who may have dual citizenship remove. Remove? Supreme consciousness is just to prevent this trick, so the rule was said, didn't you hear? Alas, how did you forget this stubble? The top management of the Maple Leaf Country is also a headache. The three countries of Argentina, the automobile country, and the Australian country. Many countries are worried. Before, they mocked the closure of the Dragon Kingdom. Right now, they had to admit that at least in this copy mission, the benefits of closing the country were huge. At the same time, some countries are also considering whether to carry out a closed country policy like the Dragon Kingdom. But there are two new continents in the Dragon Kingdom. What do they have? There is no hair. Closed country? Isn't that tantamount to cutting off your hands and feet? Dragon country. People who completed the third round of quests. It's time to go to work. It's time to get off work. The gathering of the party. The pickle of the girl. The singing of the singing. Eat what you should eat, drink what you should drink. Laughter and laughter are very harmonious. Compared with the nervous, restless, and anxious foreign countries, the Dragon Kingdom is simply a paradise on earth. And some Chinese, who have emigrated abroad, have not been affected by the last deportation incident in the beautiful country. All kinds of envy, all kinds of jealousy. But the moment they chose to leave the Dragon Kingdom, they were no longer accepted by the Dragon Kingdom. Want to come back? Let's wash and sleep. There is everything in the dream. Next morning. Buzz buzz buzz. The entire dragon kingdom is shaking. Wake up countless people who are still asleep. What's going on? What's wrong, what's wrong? People hurriedly opened the National Fortune Battlefield forum and tried to find out what was happening from the forum. The results. Someone actually posted it. Brothers, this is Tarzan. As you can see, the whole mountain is shrouded in fog, and you can't see what happened inside at all, but what is certain is that the epicenter is indeed coming from here. I guess that this should be the embodiment of the wasteland sky fox. After the great god Chen Feng subdued the wasteland sky fox, the territory has not yet materialized. Yes, I almost forgot about this stubble. The big guy at the scene, go in and have a look. I'm on the spot, I want to go in, but I can't get in. What do you mean by not being able to get in? These fogs will block all objects from entering. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 57. The fog that appeared on Tarzan. Will it block anything from entering? Ugh. Air wall? Nope. The air wall is invisible. The fog of Tarzan is visible with the naked eye. But since everything is blocked, it means that the territory of the wasteland sky fox has not yet been fully realized. When it is fully manifested, I don't know if the fog will disappear, but it is definitely possible to get in. Absolutely. As for the official let or not, will not be allowed to enter. It's hard to say. The main reason is that there is danger in the body. What? No danger? Go and see the embodiment of the beautiful country. From the manifestation to the present, the beautiful country has not been able to get even a single grass back. Because that giant elephant is too domineering. No matter which direction you come from, as soon as you step into the embodied place, it will come to you. Or, before the giant elephant comes, escape from the field. Or, it will be directly treated as a jelly bean by the giant elephant and eaten crunchily. So, after the giant elephant incident in the beautiful country, the dragon country must be on guard. Fortunately, the dragon kingdom has entered, the era of super mental power for the whole people. There is also a super capsule obtained from the copy of Super Project. Even in the territory of the wasteland sky fox, there is a wasteland giant elephant, and the dragon kingdom is confident that it will be killed. Buzz buzz buzz. The whole Tarzan shook again. Those who are thoughtful find that Tarzan will shake every other fixed time. And it's regular. The first round, about 2 to 3 hours. The second round, about 1 to 2 hours. The third round, about half to an hour. Round 4, 10 minutes. The fifth round, the sixth round. The shaking and fog of Mount Tai lasted for 7 whole days. Finally, it became a shock in a second. And the official also lined up the army and came to station at the foot of Mount Tai. And did not drive away the population. Just draw a safe line for them. As long as you don't cross the security line, you can watch it, shoot it, or post a video. The safety line is not close or far, and the distance is just right. National Movement Battlefield Forum. It's been 7 days, why are the more earthquakes and more frequent? At first, I wasn't used to it, but later, I thought it was so shocking, and it was quite powerful. Oops, I thought it was just me, I felt a little ashamed, and I was embarrassed to say it. Ahem, actually, so am I. Above are you all young ladies? Yes. What's wrong? Well, I'm a girl. I'm a woman. Oh, that's no wonder, you're feeling so good, hey, dot. Damn. I understand in seconds, is there any salvation? This is hopeless, now these days, there is no such comprehension, are you embarrassed to mess up the forum? What are you talking about? I don't understand either. Ask my boyfriend and he just laughs, but doesn't tell me what to laugh at. Little sister, don't inquire about things outside, you know more, it's not good. Poof ha! I'm laughing to death. This is. Tarzan moved. Many people feel that the fog that envelopes Mount Tai seems to have turned purple. It's turned purple, what's going on? Do you want to manifest it? I don't know, let's see. Under the curiosity of the people, the fog eventually turned a pure purple. Then. Wave. People can hear it clearly, similar to the sound of a bubble popping. Followed by. The purple mist instantly sucked back. The whole Mount Tai is presented in front of people. But. There is not a single person who is not shocked. This. It. Is this Mount Tai, are you sure it's not a fairy mountain? I'm obedient. This time it's a manifestation, what kind of fairy place? At this moment, everyone was stunned. Mountains are still mountains. But things are no longer what they used to be. Hillside. There are purple clouds visible to the naked eye. At the foot of the mountain. A large tree tens of meters tall, with a purple trunk and glowing leaves. It has colored leaves and grass at least 2 or 3 meters high. There is a. Just what appeared at the foot of the mountain refreshed people's cognition. I'll go, that tree is too tall, isn't it? And what the hell are those glowing leaves? Worry, that's beautiful, isn't it? Ah. The changes in Mount Tai have aroused the curiosity of countless people. Not to mention not being at the scene, even if you are at the scene, you can't get in. That's when. Someone at the scene shouted, "Heaven, look at heaven." Huh. Heavenly. Everyone looks to the sky. I saw a. Flying in the sky, the size of a fighter jet, shining with dazzling light. Butterflies. People, surprised face, 1, 2, 3. Countless butterflies fluttering in mid-air. Soon. The butterfly is gone. The National Games Forum exploded in an instant. Damn, that butterfly has to be the size of a fighter jet, right? I've never seen such a big butterfly in my life. It's like who's seen it? The other side. The location of the high-rise. Looking at the real-time transmission of the picture, the white-haired old man and other high-level officials were also a little confused. Strange vegetation, fighter jet-sized butterflies. Deeply shocked everyone. The white-haired old man took a deep breath and said, "Let the soldiers of the Second Army stationed in Mount Tai enter Mount Tai to explore. Remember. Be safe." After receiving the order, the soldiers of the Second Army stationed in Zaytishan, carrying the equipment into Mount Tai. National Fortune Battlefield. Inside the book house. Chen Feng was watching the situation of Mount Tai. Aha! The territory of the wasteland sky fox is not dangerous. But it's good to be careful. Chen Feng knew that everyone was terrified of the brutal giant elephant in the beautiful country. But in fact, it was because of a coincidence that the giant elephant was revealed. Under normal circumstances, the wasteland beast will not be manifested. It is worth mentioning. In the battlefield of national fortune, not all animals are called wasteland beasts. Those who can be called wasteland beasts are beasts with territory. The creatures that live in their territory are non-aggressive. For example, a butterfly the size of a fighter jet with a glowing whole body. These creatures will be embodied along with the territory. Chen Feng muttered in his heart, the territory of the wasteland heavenly fox, there are a lot of good things, it depends on whether you can find them and whether you can surrender. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 58. Round 3. Day 29. There is 1 hour left until the 30-day time limit. And 99.9% of the countries have passed the third round of quests. And that's 0.1%. The beautiful country has not yet passed. The three countries have not yet passed. Australia has not passed. Pretty country. 1,200 people. 1,200 people with dual citizenship. How did all these people immigrate? Are all the people in the immigration office rice buckets? There are still 50 minutes, how to solve these 1,200 people? There is no way to solve it. This round, our beautiful country is doomed to fail. No. Must not fail. That's right. This round must not fail, otherwise our beautiful country will suffer heavy losses. I also know that I can't fail, but how to solve these 1,200 people? This is. There was an instant silence in the conference room. Yes. How to deal with these 1,200 people? Do you want to kill them all? Impossible. Even if the quest fails, it can't slaughter so many people. Because once this happens, it will be criticized by countless countries. He will even use this incident to wage war against the beautiful country. The beautiful country is not afraid of these small countries, but it is very afraid of the dragon country, the northern bear country, the French and Western countries, and the second-level countries to join forces. If that's, it is estimated that the beautiful country is really over. Three kingdoms. They are tens of thousands of people and are dual nationals. In the conference room of the high-rise, the pot has exploded. We have finally entered the battlefield of national fortune, and if we fail this time, all our previous efforts will be in vain. What can I do then? I can't help it. The main thing is that there is not enough time. The high-level leaders of the three countries also thought about killing these dual nationals. But there's really no way to kill. Because some people are either rich or noble, and even their relatives. How to kill? Definitely can't be killed. Australia. As the second largest country of immigrants. Their problems are more serious than those of the beautiful country and the three countries of Afghanistan. Accept your fate. Wait for this round to pass, and then solve these dual citizenship problems. Yes, it must be a unified nationality. Round 3. 30th day. The voice of supreme consciousness resounded in everyone's ears. It's time, the third round is over. There are three countries that failed to pass the quest this time, which are 1. Beautiful country. Minus 10% for the national fortune of a beautiful country. 2. Asangwo. Minus 15% for the national fortunes of the three Arab countries. Since the increase in national fortunes is less than 10%, the three countries will be disqualified from entering the battlefield of national fortunes. 3. Australia. Australia's national fortune minus 10%. Since the growth of the national fortune is less than 10%, Australia will be disqualified from entering the national sports battlefield. First of all, it's about the punishment of three countries. All minus 10% for the national fortune. Deprive the three countries of Afghanistan and Australia of the qualifications to enter the battlefield of national sports. Hearing this, the beautiful country, the three countries of Argentina, and Australia. The netizens of these three countries exploded in an instant. Scolding. All scolding. Scold the official incompetence, scold the inaction of the high level, and scold those dual nationality cheats. Pretty country. We're number one in the world. Ha ha ha. What a big joke. With so many people in the dragon country, not only has it been completed but it has been completed ahead of schedule, and our beautiful country has only a large population, and in the end it has failed, which is really ridiculous. It's a shame that our beautiful country is ranked with the three countries of Afghanistan and Australia. Step down. If you don't have the ability to lead our beautiful country, then quickly change people. However, just as they were scolding, the consequences of the deduction of the national fortune came. Boom. Boom. It was originally a sunny day, but it was instantly covered with dark clouds, lightning, and thunder. Southern. Heavy rain fell. In just a few hours, the southern seaside city was flooded. Northern. It's snowing. It's still the summer month, but it's snowing, and it's still a snowstorm. Just a few hours later. Heavy snow closes the road. The temperature plummeted from 10 or 20 degrees Celsius to more than 10 degrees below zero. With such a large temperature difference, many homeless people in beautiful countries froze to death. This is natural disasters formed after the deduction of national fortunes. But it's not over yet. A famous tourist destination, Sci-fi is sunk. A Three Kingdoms. Hot. 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 It's still hot. The temperature in many cities in the three countries has reached 60 degrees. With such a high temperature, the heat killed many people. But that's not all. The plague is coming. It swept half of the territory of the three countries. The death toll is skyrocketing. And the most unacceptable thing for the three countries is the water level of the Ganges River has plummeted and is even in danger of drying up. This is their holy river. Australia. There is no rain and no snow here. It seems to be calm, but the temperature difference between day and night is completely unacceptable to human beings. During the day, the maximum temperature is up to 70 degrees. Night. The minimum temperature can reach -40 degrees. Such a large temperature difference has damaged a lot of equipment in Australia, and at the same time caused a huge forest fire. The land area has also been deducted by 100,000 square kilometers. Countless people have lost their homes, or freeze to death in the cold of the night. Either die of heat in the scorching daylight. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 59. Australia. Pretty country. A Three Kingdoms. Three countries suffered natural disasters. At least 10% of the country's land area has been lost. People from the rest of the countries. I am frightened, but I am also rejoicing. What is shocking is that these three countries have been hit hard and will affect the global economy. Although the beautiful country is not a thing, as one of the five great powers, it can still influence the global economy. So, the economy of the beautiful country has jumped. The rest of the countries will also be affected. Absolutely. Except for the Dragon Kingdom, which has long been closed. The resources of the two new continents are enough to compensate for the suspension of trade. And thankfully, natural disasters are the punishment of supreme consciousness and will not affect other nations. The Maple Leaf Country and the Beautiful Country meet. Therefore, standing at the border, you can clearly see the disaster that has occurred in the Beautiful Country. Wind, thunder, lightning, hail, snow. Looks. It's a lot like a special effects blockbuster. But it happened and I saw it with my own eyes. This scene deeply shocked the people and soldiers on the border of the Maple Leaf Country. Such violent weather overturned countless houses. Some people living in beautiful countries living on the border began to flee frantically. Some people saw the wind and sunshine in the Maple Leaf Country, so they thought of crossing the border and fleeing to the Maple Leaf Country for refuge. These beautiful people braved the snow, and hail and began to run towards the Maple Leaf Country. But wait for them to go through a lot of hardships. Braving to be swept away by the wind. Braving to be stoned to death by hail. At the risk of being covered in heavy snow. When I got to the border, I stopped. It wasn't the Maple Leaf people who stopped them, but they were blocked by the air wall. Where did the wall of air come from? Supreme consciousness made. This moment. The beautiful people are desperate. They shouted loudly. Help, save me. Help. Ah. Someone was swept away by the strong wind. Someone was killed by hailstones. Someone was frozen into an ice sculpture. And all of this is seen by the Maple Leaf people. I'm scared. The heart was filled with fear. Burrito country. They also have a border with the beautiful country. This side. No hail. But there was great water. Looking at the beautiful countrymen who ran towards them, they were all swept away by water. They are also scared. This is the natural disaster caused by the deduction of national fortunes. It really makes people feel scared and desperate. Australia. The situation here. It's a little more serious than the pretty country. Because Australia's national fortunes are originally less than those of beautiful countries. They didn't rain, they didn't flood, but the temperature difference between day and night was too big. During the day, it's so hot that it explodes. The wires were melted, causing a power outage. Cars, roads, billboards, all melted down. Night. The wind is howling. The temperature plummeted to a few tens of degrees below zero. And during the day the wires melted, and the country had already been without power. They can only rely on fires and charcoal to keep warm. Such bad weather caused the whole country to stop, and many people died of freezing and heat. A Three Kingdoms. There are no floods and heavy snowfall in the beautiful country. But it has more heat than Australia during the day. They want the cold, but it can only be a luxury. The deadliest thing is plague. It stands to reason that the plague is afraid of the heat. But this is a plague caused by the supreme consciousness. How can it be afraid of the high temperature? To put it bluntly, it is used to punish the three countries. So, the three countries of Afghanistan suffered heavy casualties. As long as they are infected, the mortality rate is as high as 99.9999%. Countless people have died in the streets, and the authorities are afraid to collect the corpses because they will spread the plague. Internationally, countless people are sighing. What? Rescue? No one mentioned it? First, you can't get in at all. Supreme consciousness punishes them, and naturally seals their borders. No one will be let out, and no one will be let out. Second, no one dared to go. The extreme weather in beautiful countries and Australia, can you get in and out? A plague as serious as the Three Kingdoms, there is absolutely no life if you go in. So, exclamations are just exclamations. It's also a kind of warning. In this way, the Supreme Consciousness tells the whole world. See. This is what happened to the national fortune after the defeat. Dragon Country. The situation in the three countries of the United States, Argentina, and Australia. The Chinese people are also concerned. Now. National Movement Battlefield Forum. The blizzard in the beautiful country is estimated to have broken the world record. This pedal has nothing to do with the world record, it's like a special sci-fi disaster movie. Not only the heavy snowstorm, but also the great flood, and the land area has been deducted. This time, the beautiful country is very bad. And in Australia, the temperature difference between day and night, it's called a double heaven of ice and fire. It's lucky to survive this temperature difference. I think, the most terrible thing is still the Three Kingdoms. The plague is rampant, and the corpses are on the streets. It's terrible indeed, because the plague will make you die a miserable death. It's better for us to be in the Dragon Kingdom. The people of the country are sighing, glad that they were born in the Dragon Country. Then. Official announcement. Tarzan is about to open, but you need to register in advance to enter. A group of photos, as well as short videos, were released. Wow, Tarzan is going to open. Damn, this is a real shot, is it really fake? I can't say that the photo is supposed to be real, right? Where's the big guy? Damn. Official videos and photos, you also doubt it? It's not a suspicion, it's a look. It's fantastic. Not. Though. There is really a professional big guy who has identified it. The video is real, not edited in any way. The photo is real, it has not been retouched in any way. As soon as this remark came out, it shocked the Chinese people. SHHHHH. It's all true. And there are no clips, no modifications. Is it a wonderland? Global Dungeon, superpower uploaded at the beginning went out of control. Author, the temperature is very low. Chapter 60. These days, the changes in Tarzan are well known. Whoever can go, I went to the foot of the mountain to see it. Those who can't go have also watched it in the live broadcast room. So, countless people want to know what is going on inside Tarzan. And the pictures and videos officially released today. Detonate the whole people. Sign up, sign up. It's a holiday, if only I could get my name. The European Emperor is coming, and the non-chieftain retreats. Fuck off, uncle, you're the non-chief. I'm sorry, whether it's playing a game or a lottery, the lowest is the third prize, thank you. The above buddy, the third prize is with us, and it is no different from the consolation prize. Damn, it's hard to dismantle, do you understand? Forum. All kinds of laughter. Compared with foreign countries, especially the 3 countries that have been deducted from the national fortune, they have suffered disasters. Completely one heavenly, one underground. National fortune battlefield. Inside the book house. Snort. A flame erupted from Chen Feng's palm. The temperature of the flame was very high, and the temperature of the entire book room heated up rapidly. The wasteland sky fox on the side was very uncomfortable by the high temperature, and wanted to run out to hide. And some parts of the treehouse have also begun to burn. Chen Feng. Without any movement from him, the flames in the palm of his hand immediately disappeared. Subsequently, ice falls. The temperature in the house dropped instantly, and the burning treehouse was extinguished in an instant. The wasteland sky fox let out a comfortable whoop twice. But it didn't take seconds. It's cold again. The wasteland sky fox was stunned to find that his limbs were stiff. This scene made the wasteland sky fox very confused. For one, it's a wasteland beast with territory. Second, it is a fox with good cold resistance. So, if you don't resist the heat, forget it. But why not cold resistant? Is the hair on my body white? From this, the cold ice made by Chen Feng is so low. Even the wasteland sky fox couldn't bear it. With a wave of his hand, the cold cleared. As soon as he raised his hand, a strong wind blew outside the house. The whole treehouse was shaking, as if it was going to collapse at any moment. However, Chen Feng used his mental power to fix the entire treehouse, and he would definitely not let the treehouse collapse. Boom! Thunder was heard outside. The wasteland sky fox pushed open the door, and there was a large thunder cloud in the sky. I can clearly see from the dark clouds that the clouds are thundering and flickering. But in the distance, the sun was shining. In this area overhead, there was a large thunder cloud. Yes. This is also made by Chen Feng. After the Dragon Kingdom completed the copy of Super Energy Project, Chen Feng immediately received the reward. The rewards of the dungeon allowed Chen Feng to obtain all kinds of superpowers. It is to control fire, water, ice, and thunder clouds. There are too many to count. And there is no need to take super capsules, and there is no time limit. Here's what the quest creator gets. Absolutely. It also depends on the degree of completion. I also said before that the people who crossed the country passed through the copy, and the stronger Chen Feng's ability would be. Today's Dragon Kingdom. The Dragon Kingdom went up to 88 and down to the newborn baby, all of which passed the copy of Super Runaway. And before, there was no Dragon Kingdom without national superpowers. Because there are vegetative people. There are also unconscious people. And the appearance of that golden holy rain woke up these people. When they enter Super Runaway and touch the Super Crystal. The Dragon Kingdom has done this, in the true sense of the national super mental power. Now, Chenfeng's super telekinesis. It has been promoted to the highest level. SSS. It was precisely because of this that he could easily subdue the wasteland sky fox. Don't underestimate this purple fox, its strength is very strong. And through the communication with the wasteland sky fox, Chenfeng roughly understood the classification of these wasteland beasts in the battlefield of national fortune. Most of the general wasteland beasts are E-class, and there are even E-ranks. For example, the wasteland boar I encountered at the beginning was an E-class wasteland beast. The wasteland sky fox is grade D+. The wasteland giant elephant is also D+, the one that manifests into the pretty country. The wasteland giant elephant was lured by the soldiers of the beautiful country, and the wasteland lion king that he killed was a D class. And Chenfeng learned an important news. The area where they are now can only be regarded as a novice village. Strictly speaking, has not really entered the battlefield of national sports. This area is just the periphery of the battlefield of national fortune, similar to the periphery and suburbs of a big city. Dissipating the thundercloud storm outside, Chenfeng muttered to himself in his heart. It's just a peripheral. So how strong is the wasteland beast in the central area? National fortune battlefield. What a terrible place it is. Huh. Chenfeng was suddenly stunned. The third round has ended, why hasn't Supreme Consciousness been announced, and what will the fourth round begin? Dragon Country. The first group of people to go to Mount Tai. It's already back. Don't let live broadcast inside, don't let shooting. So those who didn't report their names were very curious about the trip to Mount Tai and what it was like to feel. Some of the people who can be seen can be seen. Why did you come out on a butterfly? Why do you have a bamboo dragonfly on your head? Why did you fly? Yes. Someone flew out on a butterfly. Someone with something suspicious of a bamboo dragonfly on his head flew out with him. This scene shocked countless people.